Right, Kevin. So just going to go through battery here. Right, so just get straight into it. So first off, the lower bit, we've got this E power chord here, which starts off with a flat second. Okay. Now, better idea to do with these two fingers because it just leads on, makes the rest of it a little bit easier, the transition. So we're coming in, draw it down, up. One, open, and two. Two, open, and two. And then you've got this G power chord here. And we're going down the top, well, bottom really, 4 strings on that one, okay? So with this one, it's really just a case of lifting off and very carefully coming down on it. It's easier to mess it up than it looks. It's just to kind of get a smooth little landing down on that G. So, okay, so we've got this scale here, this sort of, we did it a couple of different ways. So I'll just show you the first way we did it, where we're starting on the low end of it, we're starting on the relative major, right? So if we're in E minor here, we're starting it on a G, right? So we've got starting there, up 2, then 2 again, same again on the next string, bring the first finger up a fret. Then we can just do 2 notes on the G string. And then we're back down here for the B string and E strings 3, 5, and 7. Okay, so again. Now, another way of doing it is to put 3 notes on all of the strings, right? So that just then leaves us with 1 extra note basically in the scale because we're adding 1 to the G string. So, we've got. So that's, again, we're coming up here, but instead of going down here on the B string, we're putting that D note up here. Then going up a fret for the B string, up 1, then up 2, then 1, and then 2, then 1. Okay, so our notes then, and make sure you get that nice dramatic little drag in on the strings there. Okay, so simple enough. That's where we're coming from. Down a string, then we've got. Whoa. So every second time you do that little trill. Now, for the next one, you can. You can do it that way. I would go up here to this shape because just that's a little bit jangly for my liking, just on this guitar anyway. So just, obviously you can get the same note by going up the fretboard, but you don't get the same texture. So this one up here might be a bit more appropriate. So from here we're going. Okay, so there's your 3 parts. Then when it gets heavy, it's the same basically, except for the fact that you don't do this. It's just bum, bum. And then so that little lead up there, we've got E power chord, B power chord, G, this D flat minor then. It's just the D sharp I should say. D sharp with a minor third on it. So you've got 6th fret on the A string, 4th fret on the D string. And then, so the riff itself then, we've got, so we're galloping. So it's up to you. Now generally I go down, up, down, up, down, up. I do it really kind of economy style. So generally, I mean, we know how James does it. It's going to be down, up, down, down, up, down. I find that unnecessarily laboursome to do a galloping rhythm. I find that it's a lot more efficient. Well, it's objectively more efficient to go down, up, down, up, down, up. It's just a bit trickier as also. Okay, so the first move is so you've got the 6th fret and 5th fret power chords. Then we've got our minor third interval there from the E down to the D sharp and back up again. Same with the 6, 6, 5 power chords. And then we've got 2, 3, 3, 4. Okay? So I'll just play it slow a couple of times. I should have went 6, 6, 5 down there, but you get the idea anyway. So we'll leave it at we'll leave battery there for now anyway, and we might come back to it next time if you want to go through the whole thing. Be a bit of crack, but we'll see what happens either way anyway. So plenty to be getting on with that anyway. Talk to you then.